I wrote in my elementary school newspaper, and I still have them. Back then there wasn't the internet, so it was on paper, and I still have it. It was, and let's see, I remember interviewing kids in the schoolyard about, I don't know, different things that were happening at the school, and yeah, I did. It was unlike anything I've ever done before or after, and I made some really good friends, and we used to laugh a lot. We'd take the empty clamshells, and we'd do puppet shows. We'd do like the Supremes, like we'd sing some baby love, my baby love, and then the other Supremes with the clams would come back. It's just really fun. My favorite book is always going to be the one I'm writing now, because if it wasn't my favorite, then it would be obvious in the writing of it, and I should just stop and write something else. So I'm always excited about what I'm writing now, which is funny since whatever book is most recently out is a book that I wrote, before, and I'm no longer involved in. And that's, when that book comes out, I've got to kind of switch gears and come back to it. So the one I'm writing now is the sequel to A Crack in the Sky, and I'm excited about it. I'm worried because it's getting so ridiculously long. So I have to figure out a way to make it not as long, or to be happy with a really, really, really long book. My favorite all-time authors is Dr. Seuss. I love Dr. Seuss. I mean, it's for little kids, but not really. When you read the Sneetches or the Lorax, they work great for kids, but they're great books, great stories, great pictures. I love adult writers. I like John Steinbeck very much. I love East of Eden. I love M.T. Anderson is a great author who lives here in Massachusetts and is really great. There are just so many. I actually recorded in Boston at WBUR, and they had me on a feed to Washington, and it was just really fun. They did like 2 or 3 takes, of each line, and they would take it together. But it felt really exciting, and it's just another adventure. When I got serious about it in terms of getting published, I'm going to say I was in my 30s. I'm 46 right now. So I was, before I Am the Wallpaper was written, I went through a period where I wasn't writing very much, because I wanted to be a writer, but who gets to be a writer, publish all that. And I kind of thought of it as this unattainable desire rather than this real thing that I could actively shoot for. But then when I eventually got a laptop at work, that's what actually changed it for me, because I had little kids, very little kids. Now you can't get anything done at home when you have little kids. But with this laptop I could go to Starbucks, every night or whatever. And I could write every day, and I decided that's what I was going to do. I was going to write every day. And that's what I did. What I wrote ended up being on the wallpaper. Writing is really important. I think that it matters. I think that you can change people's lives in a story. I really do think you can. And you can be a force for good in the world. You can run to be president and change the world and have great impact, but not everybody gets to be president. But you can have an amazing impact on people's lives in other ways, and writing is one of them. But even if you don't end up getting published, I still think writing is important, and it's worthwhile. I think as human beings, we crave to hear stories, whether it's on TV or movies or books or wherever. And I think telling them and being told them, I think it's really worthwhile, and I say keep doing it. I love visiting schools because And what do writers do? They sit in rooms all alone, typing all day by themselves to a computer. This is getting out and talking with readers. That's awesome. And I really love what I do. And coming to schools means that I'm talking with students who are writing, and I'm talking about writing and how to do it, and what makes it work and what makes it not work. And I get excited about these subjects anyway, but doing it with readers, it's just, I love it.